At EDS, we recognize that sometimes it's not easy or even possible to relocate to Cambridge to attend seminary. So we offer a hybrid distributive learning or DL option that combines intensive on-campus residencies with online learning in the same classes as residential students. Here's how it works. Pat feels a calling to the ministry and wants to get her Master of Divinity degree. She wants to study at EDS because she's heard about the outstanding faculty and the progressive mission of the school. However, Pat's home is over 1,000 miles away from Cambridge. She has a good job, and she's very connected to her community. She feels called to the seminary, but just can't relocate. Pat's bishop told her about the EDS option, so she applied through the regular admissions process and was accepted. On a beautiful day in June, Pat travels to the EDS campus to begin her first intensive 2-week session. Pat and the other distributive learning students become full members of the EDS community. They attend classes, meet with their professors, participate in worship, and plan their upcoming study. They share their individual experiences in ministry and engage in theological reflections. After 2 weeks of class and a trip to see the Red Sox play at Fenway Park, Pat and her DL classmates return home. In September, the fall session begins. This session, Pat will be taking Early Christianity and Introduction to Liberation Theology. From her computer at home, Pat attends live classes that are happening in real time in Cambridge. With her simulclass classes and her webcam, Pat is able to fully participate in class and interact with her classmates and professors very much like she would in person. She also meets online once a month with her cohort group, which includes the other members of the DL class, a faculty advisor, and a senior DL student. In addition to these simulcast courses, EDS also offers standard online classes as well as directed study opportunities. In January, Pat and her fellow DL students return to Cambridge for another 10-day residency. They reconnect face-to-face with classmates and faculty and participate in small group discussions. Pat and her fellow classmates also spend an afternoon taking advantage of the New England winter by ice skating outside on the Boston Common. The January term concludes and Pat returns home for the spring session, where she once again participates in classes from the comforts of her own home. This semester she is taking Introduction to New Testament and Classical Anglican Theology. With this combination of bi-yearly on-campus residencies and simulcast courses, Pat will graduate with a Master of Divinity degree in 5 years, or a Master of Arts in Theological Studies in 4 years. The distributive learning option at EDS is more than distance or online learning. It's a unique, hybrid, low residency option that meets your theological education needs wherever you are, making you a part of the community that makes EDS an extraordinary place to be.